Hey there, friends. Welcome to episode number 348 of It'll Be Fine. That's right, we're 2 episodes away from my parents coming back to do their best of so far. It's very exciting. On today's show, as we always do, along with my guest, we dive into a dish that neither of us has ever made before, but we go forward with the confidence that it is going to be fine. And on today's show, we are making pizza! Yay! A pizza recipe I have not tackled. We, of course, have made pizza on the show before, but this one is a little different, a little brinier. We've got some anchovies, some olives, some sweet onions on this one. I am so excited. And coming back for his second appearance on the show, you last saw him, I think, on episode 12. Toronto comedian, fantastic producer, my friend, your pal, the hilarious Dan Donnelly is on his way up right now, and we're going to get to making some pizza. Pizza party, pizza party. It's going to be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, so for today's bake, you are going to need some sweet onions, some thyme. We have a little bit of flour. We've got our olives there. We're going to use Riga Sprouts, which is a little different to anchovy, but kind of the same vibe. We've got some salt, we've got some olive oil, and the other thing you will need for this bake is pizza dough. Dan made his own, and he is bringing that up. Also, feel free to make your own or buy it store-bought. I love that. Love that we can buy it store-bought. Cheers.
Cheers.
You're back.
I'm back. Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, my pleasure. With a much simplified recipe. How many steps do you think were in that cake?
Oh my
we did
god,
last time?
it did take a couple of hours, and it had to be cut into layers, and the jam had to be spread.
There was like a timing on the chocolate.
Oh
'cause it
right, there was the
started to,
ganache
the
cover,
ganache.
which we did not do properly.
Of course you do.
Lovely, thank you, sir.
Lovely. Whoops.
All right.
Well, that's fine. That'll be fine.
Okay, stand up a
So-
little bit.
Here we say, Prosit.
Prosit. Ta-da. Oh, that's nice.
That is
Oh, that's good.
Schnapsy.
This is good to have because I'm going to suggest to the viewers at home, if you're in a rush, don't make this cake. I'm happy to have you here in my new kitchen.
Yes, I'm happy to be here in your new kitchen. It's
Slightly bigger than the last one. And friends, if all goes according to plan, we will be making this today. This beautiful, briny, salty pizza.
Yes.
I'm super excited. Can you pronounce it properly? You're better with the words.
Vidalia onion Pissaladiere.
With
but-
pizza.
I guess, well, it's Provençal, so I don't know if that's actually French or if that's Provençal or what, but
I'm not sure, but it sounds delish.
Yeah.
It's a savory, thin crust pizza with onions, anchovies if you're a fan, olives. I went with clamato. This does say niçoise. Niçoise. I went with clamato because that's what I had. Friends at home, wherever you're watching this, just go into the YouTube show description. There is a link where you can click on and play at home. Now, this does call for store-bought pizza dough, which is always great when something is store-bought. But Dan took it up a notch.
I have brought pizza dough because I needed an excuse to use my sourdough starter. Otherwise, it sits and it smells like nail polish remover, and so you have to make something every so often.
What were the steps going into making this?
So, I mean, like any sourdough, you just refresh your starter with equal parts flour and water. And then for this, I just used a cup of starter, 3 cups of flour, a cup of water, and a good squirt of olive oil and some salt, and mix it up. Let it rest a half hour, stretch it out a couple of times, and then let it rest until it doubles in size, and then you're pretty much good to go.
Right, because you made this last night.
I put the starter on at 4 this morning,
Okay.
and
Gotcha.
then put the dough together around noon.
All
And
right.
it's now what, 3 or 4?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So I did not, over the pandemic lockdown, make a sourdough starter. I went
One of the
focaccia. I went focaccia.
Yeah.
I made a lot of focaccia. Did you buy an air fryer?
No, I don't believe in gadgets. I
Did
think you can
watch
do everything
Tiger
with a
King?
stove and an oven. I did watch Tiger King.
Okay, so you got 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
Me 0, 0, 0.
Okay.
No Tiger King, no sourdough, no air fryer.
Well, you were busy doing your show.
Just so everyone knows, my dog there is wondering when's my turn. All right, so we've got the onions here. This oil is getting warm.
Yeah, that's all it really needs
Yeah.
to be for,
So we're just
for
gonna.
caramelizing.
Okay, Dolly. We'll get you a treat. Hold on, we gotta do this to the onions first. It's looking so good, and it smells good. Just scratch and sniff, everyone. My dog, I think, is a tiny chef. I feel like she's a good sous chef.
Yeah. My cat only is interested in certain food. He's interested in bread products and seaweed, like sushi nori and dairy.
Interesting.
He likes bread so much, I don't know if this is related, but he has recently become diabetic. So now he can't have it anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So we have to keep the toast crumbs away from him and sweetened whipped cream and anything like that that has sugar in it.
Oh man. I feel like I'm just gonna put this part in sepia tone. Make it feel old timey.
Yeah.
Some, you know. This on the surface looks like a fast recipe. You're in, you're out, but you gotta watch the onions.
You gotta watch the onions.
Yeah.
But you can always caramelize onions in batches in advance and keep them in the fridge or frozen. They'll last a while.
I didn't think to do that.
Yeah, you could use them for
That's
hamburgers
so nice. Yeah.
or toppings for other things that I can't
Yeah.
think of at the moment.
Kelly and Dan present.
Slowly cooking onions.
So you've got this nice and slow here, friends. And you can see the caramelization is coming through. Some little brown bits. So those are the best.
Mm-hmm.
You always got to scrape out those little bits when cooking. You never want to get rid of that. All right, Dan tries it. Sprout for the first. Shh.
Oh, no, they're so soft, it's coming apart in my hand.
They're so good. You like? Yay!
Yeah,
He
that was
likes
good.
it. Amazing. Dolly, Dan likes it. Little update. We're seconds away, everybody. This is almost ready. Look how they've caramelized
Getting
up.
there.
We're getting there. Dan, what do you think? I think we're good.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much
Ta-da!
done.
So we're dividing this up, and then you said divide it again? you
Yeah, I
think?
think this will make probably 4 of that size.
Cool. When did you make your first pizza dough?
Oh, God, I don't know. I probably was in high school.
Oh, yeah? Nice. All right.
Okay.
So we got our grill here behind Dan. We're going to get a little bit of oil on this to lubricate, as the kids say.
Yeah, as the kids say. And most other people, too.
I think
Auto
so.
mechanics.
It's also just a fun word.
It is.
Lubricate.
I think we're supposed to brush the dough.
We are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're going to put a little bit of oil on this. I'll leave you to
Which one should we start with? Let's
Maybe
use the
that
smaller
one.
one
I'm
first.
just going to use my hand to
Yeah, that might be a bit safer.
smooth it around because it did get very thin.
Yeah.
Not quite read a newspaper through it then, but
Shall I bring the lid down? Here we go. This looks really good.
yeah.
Oh, look at this party, everyone. Smells incredible.
It does smell good.
It smells really, really good.
Assuming you like, preserved
Fishy.
fish. Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't, you may not think that this smells that good.
All right. I am terrible at cutting anything, so.
That's probably what I cut better on the board.
Alright, yeah, you're right. Alright, look at this. This is beautiful. Bon appetit.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Let's try it. Mmm.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I love the flavor
Very
of
good.
it.
Nice mixture.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's salty and carby, and I like the little freshness all the time.
Yeah.
It's just a different
It
little
keeps the
flavor.
fish from overpowering it too much.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is really
I would eat
good.
this again more often. I would make this possibly a regular dish.
Totally. And in the summer, this would go good with like a little rosé
Mm-hmm.
or something light, or a ginger ale if you don't do boozy. But this is really good.
Hot summer day, rosé with ice, as I saw people doing in Avignon one day on a hot day in the patio.
Thank you so much for coming by with your pizza dough and
My
letting
pleasure.
us make this. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we have another one.
We have another one.
Before I let you go, what is coming up in September for you? Where can folks find you on socials?
All right, in September 7th, I will be doing a show called Hire Bombing at Comedy Bar Danforth. Comedians do fake job interviews, and I play the evil HR manager. And this month, I will not be doing the entire show in character as Pee Wee Herman, which we did last time in honor of Paul Rubens, but I am not as gifted an actor as Paul Rubens. And then September 21st, my show Comedy Game Showdown will be back again at the SoCap Comedy Theater.
Awesome.
And the theme of that show, it's a panel show, will be Revenge of the Nerds, so all kinds of nerd stuff. And it should be a lot of fun.
Amazing. And you can find Dan's socials in the YouTube show description. Go check him out. And if you're nice, maybe he'll make you some pizza.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Too cool when I poured it. It immediately solidified.
I mean, it's delicious.
It is delicious. It is
But
like fudge,
it's very fudgy.
but it is a little bit chunky.
You know, it's a really cloudy gray day here. This brightens it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
This really does. This is nice. We got the fireplace channel going. My favorite. I do own it on DVD. We talked about that in episode 5, I think.
Fireplace DVD.
I do, yeah.
Wow.
It comes with the bonus feature of Campfire. And I tell you, you put that on, the room gets colder.
Oh.
I think it's all in the head, you know?
Wow.
This you feel cozy and warm. The
With the
campfire,
campfire.
you feel cooler.
Wow. Is there director's commentary?